Hi guys, in last video we discussed about Azure DNS zone. That was the public DNS zone, and Azure also provides us the private DNS zone. Now private DNS zone is required if you want to resolve your servers in only in your network. For example, we have two servers and server 1 is requesting for db.ikclasses.com. This is within the private network, this is within my network. So it will get response from the DNS. We'll get the private IP. We won't get the public IP in this scenario if you're using private zone. And once your server has an IP for that destined server, you can connect to it with the private IP. So in private zone, we can use custom domain names, and we can resolve the name within the VNets and also between the VNets. So no matter how many VNets you have, you can use one private zone, and with the help of one private zone we can resolve the names. So what are the benefits we have in Azure private DNS zone? Private DNS zone, like public DNS zones, supports all DNS records. You can have A records, you can have CNAME, you can have pointer records, and it's automatic management. You can create a link in your private zone, and whenever you are deploying a VM, it will register itself automatically. We don't need to go to the zone and add the record for that particular VM. And we have the familiar tools, and most important, it supports all the regions. So it doesn't matter where you are deploying your resources, you can use private zone. Let's see a demo. How can we use private zone? In this demo, I will be having two VMs. I have already deployed two VMs, and we'll see how can we create a private zone. So once you're ready, see you in the portal. So guys, for this demo, I have created a resource group with the name private DNS zone demo RG01, and in that resource group we have two VMs, demo VM01 and demo VM02. And if you'll see, demo VM01 has an IP address of 192.168.1.5. Similarly, demo VM02 has an IP address of 192.168.1.6. I am connected to demo VM01 via RDP. Now if I'll try to resolve demo VM02 with my domain name, with fully qualified domain name, demo vm02.ikclasses.com, I won't get an answer because the DNS zone is not set up. So we will be creating a private DNS zone with the help of which we should resolve this name to an IP address. So let's go to portal, and in portal just search for DNS zones, and you will see you have two options, DNS zones and private DNS zones. So this one is for public, this is the public DNS zone, and we will be creating a private DNS zone so that we can resolve our private, if we can resolve the name of our server and we get the private IPs. So let's click on private DNS zone, and let's click on create. And from here I'll be using the same resource group that I have used for my VMs, private DNS zone demo RG01, and here just give the zone name, that is ikclasses.com in my case, and click on review and create. Once the validation pass, click on create. Now it will be deployed in a minute, and once it's deployed we will be creating a virtual link. With the help of virtual link, both the VMs will register themselves with their private IP to this zone. Once that is done, we'll again do a NSLOOKUP query, so we should get the IP address of demo VM02. Okay, so deployment is completed. Now let's go to the resource. Now here in the overview page, you can see we can add the number of records. Now if you want, you can manually add record for your VMs, but imagine having thousands of VM. It won't be possible for us to manually add all the records. So what we can do, we can automate this process, and we can just create a virtual network link, and I'll just click on add. Just give it a name, whatever name you want to give. I'll go with VNet01, and I'll select the virtual network on which my VMs have been deployed. So if you want to see what virtual network these VMs are connected, you can get the answer here. That's private DNS zone demo VNet01. So I'll just select that virtual network private DNS zone demo VNet01. And with this configuration enable auto registration link, these VMs will automatically register themselves to this zone. So just select this checkbox and click on OK. Now it will take a minute or two to create the virtual network link. Once it's created, we'll again go to the overview page here and we'll see whether our VMs have registered themselves. So let's wait for the deployment. Yep, so now virtual network link is created. If you'll see the link status is in progress. If I'll just refresh, it's completed. Now let's go to the overview page, and here you can see that demo VM01 and demo VM02 has registers themselves. Now if I'll switch back to command prompt, and if I'll just press the up arrow and click on enter, now I'm getting the answer. The IP for this VM is 192.168.1.6. So in this way you can just use private DNS zones and resolve your VMs or any other resource, and you can get the private IPs. So I hope this has been informative for you guys. Thank you for watching.